Well, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the shop. Today's project, we're going to work on a walk-behind Honda lawnmower. It's a rear bagger. Got the blade clutch. I think it's a self-pace. It's similar to the one that we rebuilt a couple of years ago. I'll try to leave a link to that. The model is HRR2166VXA. And it was a donation. Somebody dropped it off here at the shop. And I don't know why they give it up. It looks complete. I brought it in last night and squirted a little gas in the carburetor, and it fired. So we know we got ignition. So I think we're going to be dealing with a fuel problem. But we're just going to go through it and see what's up with it. The only thing I've done basically is take the air cleaner off and squirted gas in it and to see if it would fire, and check the oil. You know, that's the first thing I do is check the oil. So I'll spin you around and you can take a look and see what we're up against. It's not a bad looking mower. It's dirty. You know, all the controls seem to be here, so hopefully we don't come up with any surprises. We can just get this going. This will be for me personally. I need a walk-behind mower. I sold my Husqvarna that I had, and you know, everything's for sale for the right price. And but I do need a walk-behind with a bag on it to mow around the yard and stuff. So, alrighty, I'll get you spun around and we'll take a look at this. All right, there it is. As you can see, it's kind of dirty. But other than that, it's got the metal deck on it. You know, the adjusters all adjust. It's got the single adjuster for the back wheels and individual adjusters for the front. A little sun faded, but you know, not bad. Gas is very little gas in it, but the gas that's in it doesn't smell bad. But we'll go ahead and drain that out. Don't know if it's got any water in it. The oil, looks fairly good all the way up, but that doesn't mean nothing. You know, they run them without and then fill them up with oil and then say, oh yeah, the oil was all up. But you know, it's a pretty clean mower. Cable looks good. The rope could probably use another wrap on the rewind. It's a little wimpy. Let's see here. Other than that, the hand controls look good. The blade lock seems to work fine. And the self-pace, the hand grips look pretty good. Throttle cable is working fine. Looks like it's coming up on choke. So yeah, I don't know. It looks still got the orange mark where they test them. So yeah, it's got good compression. I don't know why he was tired of this. This looks like a good mower. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drain the gas out of it and put some fresh gas in the gas tank, and we'll try to do a start under its own power. See if it'll. Yeah, even the fuel shutoff still turns good. So I don't know. All right, let's get that fuel tank cleaned out, and we'll get some fresh gas in it. Bring you back. Okay, I emptied out the gas. There was only like a cup or so in the tank. Looked really good, no water. It was fairly clean. It was looked like new gas, so I don't know if the guy put gas in it before he tried it. Turn the fuel on. Give it a minute to try to get to the carburetor, and we'll try to do a start here. Let me open the door. Probably gonna get a little highway noise. You know how it is, living right on the highway. Okay, let's see if this baby will start. Got her on choke. Like I say, the cord needs some work done on it. Okay, there's about 5 pulls. Let's give it a couple squirts of gas here, see if it'll pick that fuel up. Okay, so we'll run. It's just not getting any fuel from the tank to the carburetor. So we'll turn the fuel off and we'll go ahead and pull that carburetor. So let me get my impact here. Try to stay out of your way. Should be 10 millimeter. It's got them long carburetor mount bolts that holds everything together. So as soon as you pull that off, everything falls apart. And I need to get down where I can get that clamp off the lower fuel line, or this fuel line here. Okay. Lines off, getting fuel to there, and we just rotate this up a little bit and undo the Z-bends on the throttle and the choke, and then disconnect the spring on the throttle lever, and there we go. There's the carburetor, and we'll go ahead and give it a squirt off. So I'll get you set up and you watch me tear it down. Okay, first I'm going to clean this off just a little bit. It's a little scrungy on the outside. So we're going to gently pull a gasket off here. Okay, there's that. Flip you around here so I can see what you can see. All right. Gonna work these gaskets off. I don't know if I have any of these. Don't haven't worked on a Honda for a long time. It's got all these orange indicator marks. I think they put those on when they inspect them when they come on the line. You know, kind of checkpoints and stuff. So. All right. So I kind of cleaned up the outside a little bit. New pig mat. All right. See what we got here. This should be a 10. Just use the impact here. Had fuel in it, in the bowl. Good clean fuel, looks like. Looks like might have some kind of additive in it because it's got a little bit of jello on the float. You see, okay, let me turn sideways here a little bit. Float wasn't stuck. Here's the needle valve. The main jet is absolutely filthy. Hopefully I can get that out. Oh, here we go. Got all gummed up. It don't want to come out. Got the emulsion tube to move. Let's see if I can shove that out the rest of the way. See if that one will do it. Go down one. There we go. Just use a little Allen and reach in there and push that emulsion tube down. The main jet is closed clear off. Mulching tube, about half the holes are plugged off. So I think that's why it wasn't working, because that main jet is plugged up. And let's see what we got here. We got a idle circuit. We'll need to we're out a little over 1/8 of an inch on the idle. Take this idle screw off, or the low idle stop. The spring. Then right here, right there, that's the my lighting is horrible in here. At least it is on the camera. It's nice working under this window, but sometimes it isn't good for filming. Take that out. We'll clean out that low jet. The throttle is completely froze up. I don't know what the heck was. So it must have just been pulling tight on the governor spring, because that throttle is it's starting to move. Well, let's get into that can. Spray this with a little brake clean. Boy, she's stiff. She's barely moving. My goodness. It's slowly. That's stiff. So evidently, I think it was setting for quite a while. It's starting to free up. Now she's I don't know if you can see that or not. Choke's good and free. Yeah, she's good and free now. Yeah, that's something. Okay, I think I'm going to run this through the sonic cleaner. So we're going to I'm going to put this in the wash. I'm going to get that heating. Start that heating up there. Kind of do a quick there, you can hear the sonic cleaner gurgling. Just kind of making sure all the passages are clean or clear so the cleaning solution can get on it. Okay. Throw these in the hot tub. Yeah, the bowl looks good. See that? So it just, I think the carburetor of the throttle was stuck, and this main jet's plugged off. Should we see if we can blow that out? We got a new can of brake clean here. Yeah, oh, there it goes. That's still kicking back. So it's still pretty gummed up. Let's see here. I think I got a tip cleaner. Oh yeah, she's right tight. This is the smallest tip cleaner. There we go. Yeah, it's all gummy. Now she's squirting through there. It'd probably be okay to put that back in, but it's Sunday and I got the time to run that through the sonic cleaner. So I'm going to put that in the wash and go out and mow my backyard. So we'll go ahead and put this all in the cleaner here. Probably like, it doesn't matter, I guess it's going to stay like that. Try to hold the float down underneath the bowl. We'll give that 45 minutes or so, and we'll come back when it's clean. Alright, you can probably hear the sonic cleaner buzzing in the background there. So went and got my backyard mowed. Almost got rained out, but we got her done. And I changed the oil in this and sharpened the blade. And so now we're going to tighten up the pull cord. And it's just a matter of hooking the cord and putting one more wrap on it. So I will grab my hook. A little hook here, and I'll just kind of reach down in here where the cord goes through, pull it up, Wrap it around one more time. That puts just a little more tension on it. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, that pulls the cord good and tight. Sounds like the sonic cleaner just shut off. Give that a buzz. All right, spun around and put that carburetor back together. All right. It's a little toasty. Something about due to get my sonic cleaner changed. It's got a lot of sediment in it. Come out good. Even did the mounting bolts. Yeah, see the black on there? Yeah, she'd do for a change. Give that a little shot of air. Mulching tube. There's 4 holes clean. 3 holes that way. See down the middle, so that one's good and clean. Main jet. Okay, I can see through that now. All the rest of that looks good. All right. Have to do a little maintenance on that sonic cleaner. She's pretty nasty. But it got it good and clean. That's what matters. All right, let me blow this main body off. Okay, there's that. Of course, I would have dropped it. Get a little ding on the edge of it there. There we go. All right. Can it? Clean off the seal good, or the needle, little plastic needle. Don't want to stay in the float very well. Come on, drop down in there. There we go. Okay, that looks nice and flat. A little pressure test on it. Okay, she's holding right at 5. Not much weight on that. Oh, don't get too carried away here. Got to put this in. Mulching tube. It goes in first. Main jet, it drops down in there. I'm going to put just a little bit of WD on that, just because it's brass going into aluminum. Just kind of give it a little lubrication, help it go in a little better. Okay. Now we can put this on. Snug that down. And then we'll put the screw over the idle jet. Put this throttle stop on. Somewhere about right there was where it was at. Okay, now there's one. I use these dowels to help set the carburetor. These thread all. All right, I'll get you spun around here and we'll get this loaded up. Okay, so what we do, or what I do, is I all lined up here first. So there's that. We need our gaskets. Yeah, there's that. First gasket. There's the second gasket. Hook up our choke right there. Throttle, choke lever. I'm going to kind of do them together because there we go, got the Z bend on it. We'll get us a pair of needle nose, hook up that little spring on the throttle arm. It's not tangled up with the other linkage. Okay, there's that. And then knock the block off. Okay. Goes on like that, square side towards the engine. Then the gasket. So what we kind of do is we get one of these rods. This gasket goes like that. We stick that through there. Put the gasket on. And now the other gasket's off. This one through here. Carburetor on. We put the other gasket on. Okay. And the manifold block. Okay, that gets that all lined up. Now we get the housing cleaned up. We got a vent hose and a fuel line back here. Here's the fuel line. Let me see if I can get that little pair of angled here. I probably should have put that fuel line on first before I got it all mounted up. Almost got it. There we go. Okay. Everything looks like it's working all right. Vent line on. Nope, got to go under the choke lever through that little hole right here. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, that vent line goes through and then through that little hole. And start it on the studs. Shove the vent line on. Make sure it goes on good. Okay. Now push that up. There's that one. Oh, that got kind of tight. Got to get all that stuff kind of lined up. Had that little intake spacer fell down. Kind of double check, make sure I don't have any gaskets hanging. Look like they're all lined up. Give that a little zip zappy. Not very tight. Alrighty. Well, hopefully that did the trick. You get your set back a ways, and then we'll fire this up. Alright, we've got the door open. Get some of this off the bench here so it don't rattle off if it starts. Let her give a minute to run into the carburetor. Don't see no leaking yet. Okay, let's give this a try. Full choke. We get a light, make sure my choke's working. She's closed and she's open, so the choke's working. Okay, here we go. Forgot the pig mat. It does a job. Them blades do a job on them. Alright, I don't have a Honda filter, a green one. Got some on order. So I'll put in a blue put in one of these blue Briggs and Stratton. So my green ones come in. Yeah, that runs pretty good. I had to adjust the throttle cable because my high idle detent was off. Choke was working okay, and but the high idle detent. So we shouldn't need to choke it now, where it's been running. See how it runs with that air filter in there. I think that's going to be a good mower. I'll take it out and give it a bath, clean it up a little bit, see if I can brighten up this red on here with something, get all the old oil and grass and stuff out of it. I think she's going to be a dandy. Alright, bring it back. Alright, there it is. Put a little Mother's Back to Black on it, kind of evened up the color a little bit. Got a few rock chips in it, or bangs in it here on the deck. But other than that, it's a good mower. I guess the guy just was tired of fiddling with that carburetor and just give up on it. But it's a good mower. I went out front and mowed enough to fill one bag, and then took it on and pressure washed it, and it cleaned up. It looks bright. The engine looks brand new now. There's no oil leaks, no grime on it. It starts on the first pull. Good mower. I got a little rip in the safety flap on the back. I got some little squiggly heat things I can melt into that plastic and kind of seal that crack up, just to make it wear a little longer. So I think I'll do that. But good little mower. I think I'll be happy with it. I don't have much to mow with a walk behind, but a few things, edge around the fence and do the dog kennel and things like that. So, all right, appreciate you coming along. It was a kind of a quick little easy video. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell if you liked it, and give me a thumbs up. And we'll catch you on the next video.